Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for a class today. Now I have got an all-level Pilates class. Truth be told, there are some definitely big challenging moments of this class, parts that were pretty hard for me on certain areas of the body, because as we know in Pilates, it's those small, tiny moves that are the killer. Anywho, this is great for low body. We're going to strengthen our hips, our glutes. We're also going to strengthen the back of our body too, so good for posture. This is a good one for all my friends that sit at a desk all day. We hit a lot of those places that just need a little extra helping hand. So roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's go ahead and start lying on our side, and I'm going to fully recline. So I'm going to use my hand or my arm as a little pillow. And take a moment here and notice if you're letting yourself kind of rock back. If you know that you have a habit when you lie on your side to kind of lean over, or maybe if we get a little pain on our side, that can be because we're not properly stacking everything and kind of lifting up. An easy and quick tip is to actually push your mat up against a wall, and don't lean into the wall, but stay ever so slightly in front of it. So the minute you know that you have let your alignment go, you touch the wall, and that gives you a reminder to come back up. So just a quick little dip. But do make sure your shoulders, hips, and heels are all in line with one another. Now, like we often do in my class, I want you to imagine that there's a belt around the small of your waist. Think of me standing behind you, looping my finger underneath that belt and lifting up. A lot of times if I hear people complain that they are feeling pain on that side, it's usually because they start to kind of lean down instead of that feeling of pulling up. Not only am I lightly pulling up from that side belly, at the moment I kind of press down into my inner thighs to help create that lift as well. Draw the ribs in, hand can be on your hip. It could be down in front of you like a little kickstand, but I see that people kind of cave in there. So maybe take it to the hip or reach it up to the sky if you prefer. When I have my hand reaching up to the sky, I imagine there's a wall in front of me and that I'm pressing into that wall so I can both lengthen and activate my arm a little bit more. Take a great big inhale. As you exhale, tone the tummy a little bit more. Soften the neck, put a smile on your face. And then let's just wake up our hips a little bit. All I want you to do is open your knee up and then bring it right back down. A little open of the knee up and bring it right back down. I almost think of my legs as like a little book that's opening and closing. And now I could just flap that leg back and forth, but that would not be very Pilates of me. So make sure every time you open, you think of cinching the waist. Every time you close, maybe turn on your glute a little bit more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more, open. Now close and pause. Your top leg, I want you to actively flex the foot. For me, that's my left leg. If you're on the other side, that's okay. And hover the leg up just a little bit. And folded my knee so that shin is like parallel to that front edge of the mat, technically speaking right now, I think. Pull that belly button in a little bit more, reach your fingertips up higher. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the heel towards the wall away from you. Notice, did you fall back? Did we lean forward? We want to stay upright. Exhale, pull the knee back in. Inhale, drive the heel out and away, reach it nice and far. Exhale, pull it in. 3 more, in and out at your own pace. No hurry, no rush. 2 more, send it out. Exhale, pull it in. Last, send it out and pause. Now, I do want you to bring your hand to your hip if it's upright because I want us to pay attention to what's about to happen here. Point the toe, reach that foot further away. Envision me holding your foot and yanking it away from your body. Take a great big inhale, draw the ribs in, 5 tiny circles of our lifted leg. Around 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Squeeze your thumb, pull that belly button in, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. hold. Squeeze the thud a little bit more. Reach that foot further away. Actively flex the foot and then point the toe. Actively flex the foot and then point the toe. If you're someone that gets a little cramping in the feet, that's okay. You can always relax, shake it out if you need to. No biggie. Last one, flex and pause. Now, this is a small movement. I want you to focus very much on your side belly. If it's not all the way pulling up from the mat, that's okay, but I want you to actively think about that side belly pulling up and in. Do not let it move as we inhale, lift our foot up. Exhale, pull it close. Inhale, lift our foot up. Exhale, pull it closed. Now I could lift my leg way up high, but do you see my side belly falls when I do that? So it's not about how high I lift my leg. It's only taking it up so far that I definitely feel my side butt working, my glutes for sure, and I'm keeping my obliques, the belly that's closest to the mat, nice and engaged and trying to pull away from the ground beneath me. Last one, lift up, pause, and point the toe again. Squeeze the thud. Reach that foot further away. Take a big inhale. Tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time, reverse. Tone the tummy. Pull the low belly in. Hold right there. Take a big inhale. And relax. Little pat on the side. That's a big one. It doesn't look like much, but whew, it's a killer. Go ahead and roll to the other side. Once more, we're going to start using our hand as a little pillow, letting our neck, our face relax, and then again, finding that nice, even little place. If you need to put yourself up against a wall again, go ahead and do it. But think about stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, and then heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. Belly button pulls up and in. My little finger's looped underneath your belt, pulling it up, and then take the hand wherever we need to. Just like we did on the other side, let's lightly begin by opening and closing the leg. Opening and closing, just getting the lower body kind of awake, working a little harder. You're doing great. A few more times, lift and lower at your own pace. And then from here, go ahead and drop the leg, flex the foot, and then lift up and bring your shin in line with that outside edge of the mat. Take a pause here, soften your shoulder, relax the neck and face. Lift that side belly up and away. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, straighten away. Exhale, pull it in. Every time I pull it in, I almost imagine there is a wall or a table or something that my knee bumps up against, and it's like I'm actively pressing through that imaginary wall, and then I'm pressing my foot out and away. Exhale, pull it in, tone the belly. Inhale, reach it out and away. 3 more, pull it in, reach it out. Now last one, send it out and pause, and then go ahead and point the toe. Flex the foot, point the toe, flex the foot. A couple more at your own pace. No hurry, no rush. Last one, point and pause. Hand on our hips so we know what's going to happen. We don't want to let it wiggle wobble. We want it to be as still as possible. Give your thought an extra squeeze. Lift that side belly up a little bit more. Tiny circle time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Put a smile on your face. You love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex that foot. I think about my toes kind of reaching towards the front of my body, towards my knee, and my heel reaching so far away, low belly up and in. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, slide it down. Now, the time when it's coming down is the part where really it's the hardest for our abdominal muscles. We want to keep that side belly lifting up the entire time, not allowing it to kind of sink or settle into the mat. 2 more times up, bring it down. Last one, lift and pause. Point the toe. Ooh, is it hard even to hold the leg here? If it was too much on the other side, know that you can do your circles with them lower again. That's okay. Taking it up higher here is the more challenging variation. Tiny circle time again. Maybe bring the hand to the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Smile. Turn on that glute a little bit more. Pull that low belly up and in. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Another little pat on the side if we need it. And roll to your stomach. Now, from here, we're going to take our hands nice and wide, or I guess our elbows, not really our hands. My hands are stacked on top of one another. I'm going to remain lifted. If you know that you get cramping in your face or your head, drop your hands down to your, drop your head down to your hands. And then let's lightly open our legs about as wide as the mat. Hopefully you don't kick your plants behind you like I almost did. Press your pubic bone into the ground. Think about pulling your belly button up and in. You might need to adjust where your hands are so it doesn't feel like your shoulders are caving in or doing anything silly. We want our posture nice and long. No matter if your hands, your head is down or it's lifted like mine is right now, think about me holding your ears and pulling your ears away, drawing the ribs in. Press deeper into both feet on the floor. And then from here, I want you to take a big deep inhale. Squeeze your thud so hard that you could hold a pencil there. Now, for my newer students, to me, our thud is that thigh-butt connection point. I'm sure you're giggling out there, but let's face it, you know exactly what I talk about or what I'm talking about when I say it. Press deeper into your left foot on the floor. Take a big inhale. Lift your right leg up without dumping forward. Do you see that? It's a very subtle difference, but my pubic bone is pressing down still so I can keep that low back long as I lift and drop it down. Exhale, tone the tummy, lift and drop it down. If we have tension through the front of our pubic bone, maybe that's a lot. You could always double up your mat or fold it in half and put that kind of softer spot underneath the pubic bone. That's always okay. Now, last one, lift and pause. I am holding your ankle. I am pulling it away. You are squeezing that thought so much, your little pencil might even break in half. And then pulse the heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Low belly in, shoulders down. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then again, can we flex and point? Flex and point. Are you still pressing down into the top of the left foot? Keep that left side body just as active. One more, flex and point. Take a breath, set that foot down, immediately press down, exhale, lift up the other leg. Now again, did you just dump your tummy forward or maybe bend your knee? Keep it straight, press your pubic bone down, lengthen out of the spine. Again, you could be down here and doing the exact same thing. Having your hands upright like mine are, it's a little bit more challenging. So know that that's a little bit of a more gentle variation. Touch the foot down, exhale, squeeze the foot, lift. Touch it down, exhale, squeeze and lift. Now, as you lift and lower, what's happening not only in your hips, both your hips and your shoulders, it's easy to kind of let them kind of go out of alignment if I'm not paying attention. But I'm keeping everything so active. It might look like my face and neck are very relaxed, but the rest of my body is working. 2 more down and up. Now, last time, lift and pause. Hold it right there. Reach that toe further away. Lift your belly button up and in. Take a big inhale. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Stabilize to the right side. Almost turn on that right leg so much your kneecap is trying to pull away from the mat. And then let's flex and point. Flex and point. A couple more times at your own pace. Belly button in, low back so long. No, you can drop your head and chest down. You do not have to be in the exact same position as I am. I would actually put it down, but again, I might smash my mic or you couldn't hear me as well, so got to do what I got to do. Last time, flex, point at pause, take a great big inhale, big breath out. Last time, flex, hold, and then drop everything down. Sink to the ground, bend the knees, a little windshield wiper of your legs side to side. Now from here, we're going to stabilize through our low body, and if your legs go together, that's great. If it feels better to have them a little bit open, that's okay too. What I do want us to focus on is pressing down into our feet, lifting our low belly up and in, and sliding our hands out and away like we are Superman. Before we go anywhere, think of almost suction cupping your palms down to the mat and hollowing the armpits. Press into your pubic bone, lift your belly button up and in, and think about someone holding your feet, keeping them in place, while you almost crawl your hands away, or someone else is holding your wrist and pulling your body apart. Now, while we're trying to reach long from our toes through our body out our fingers, at the same time, I want you to think about your right shoulder pulling towards your left hip, and your left shoulder pulling towards your right hip. Belly button up and in. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, lift your right hand up and away from the mat. Inhale, touch it down. Exhale, lift your left hand up and away. Inhale, touch it down. Now, as you lift up and down, side to side, do not let your feet come away from the mat. I want them so glued to the ground, they couldn't possibly lift up. And I want those hips to be so even as well. My low body is so active right now. I will be honest with you. I'm a little sore today, and my thighs are feeling this all over the place. Now, the next time you lift your right hand up, pause right there. Press down into your left hand a little bit more. Reach longer through the right side, and then I want you to rotate your hand up. Now, you may have more or less rotation than I do, and that's okay, but I want you to fan your fingertip wide, hollow the armpit, pull the belly button up and in, take a big inhale, lift your hand up 2 inches, drop it 2 inches. Exhale from the armpit, lift up, inhale, lower down. 3 more, little lift, lower down. Keep pressing into both feet, little lift, lower down. Last one, little lift, pause, belly button up and in, squeeze the thought, take a big breath, release that kind of rotation, set the hand down, immediately lift the opposite hand up, grow longer through that left side, and then spiral the hand out. Soften the face and neck if there's any tension. Drop your nose down a little bit, no breaking of that neck to look forward. Reach even further through those fingertips, press down into both of your feet, take a big inhale, exhale, lift up 2 inches, inhale, drop. Only taking the hand so far up that we do not lose rotation. So if you kind of drop the palm down, just make the movement smaller. That's okay. 2 more, exhale, lift from the armpit. Inhale, set it down. Last one, lift, set it down, unravel. And then from here, belly button in. Don't relax that lower body. I was kind of letting myself go there, but I want you to press into that pubic bone, lengthen through the low back, and now flip both palms up. You can set your head down. Again, I cannot, just simply because of my mic. But from here, feet are glued to the mat. Pubic bone is reaching through the mat. Low back is so long. Low belly is lifted up. Big inhale. Exhale, both hands lift. Inhale, both hands drop. Exhale, both hands lift. Inhale, both hands drop. 2 more, little lift. Lower down. Do not lose engagement in that low body. Keep activating everything that we've already worked today. Last one, lift and pause. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze the pinkies together. Inhale, open out. Exhale, squeeze the pinkies together, belly button in. Inhale, open out. 3 more, big squeeze. Let it go. 2 more, big squeeze. Let it go. Last one, squeeze, pause. If you need to set yourself down, that's okay. If you can do one more little set, reach those fingertips further away. Take a big inhale, little pulses of your hands up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Belly button in. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Set it down, relax. Bend the knees, little windshield wiper side to side. I know it doesn't look like much, but those tiny moves are the killer ones. Press your self back into a little child's pose, knees together or apart. Let your head be nice and heavy. Take those fingertips further and further away. Send your sitting bones out. Lengthen through the body. And then crawl the hands together. Clasp them together and bend your elbows. Awkwardly walk your little elbows further away. This is one of my favorite stretches lately. Press your hips further back. Press those elbows into the mat. Get a little bit of a tricep stretch there. Relax when you're ready. Roll yourself up to a seat. And as always, a great big pat on the back, thanking yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class, and I cannot wait to see you again.